All right, brother.
All right.
Want to make some food?
Yes, let's do it.
So for the audience at home, we did this pretty ad hoc.
Yeah,
I left my house this morning, and this happens on Friday nights when my wife tells me that there's people coming over that I need to whip up some food. And I usually make dips. So we're gonna make a couple dips today.
Cool.
And you're gonna use meez to help me make them.
Yeah.
So the first thing we're gonna make is what I call an umami bomb hummus. And I like to use white beans instead of chickpeas. And it has a lot of protein in it. I use a lot of protein. So let's start. You already grated some garlic in here, and then we're gonna microplane some lemon zest, like basically the small one.
Okay.
Yeah, you can grate that whole thing in there. I'm gonna open up these things.
Am I looking at measurement here, or
Nah, just
doing
grate the whole lemon in.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're gonna use the juice after too?
Yes. Yeah, we'll juice it after. And then, that's great.
So?
Yep, that's good. So we're gonna put about a teaspoon of nutritional yeast in there.
Okay.
This stuff is like crack. I love this stuff. And then, I don't know if you ever used this before, but I love it. It's called liquid shiokoji.
I haven't used this. I'm excited to try it.
Yeah, Chef Wiley put me onto it, and it's like the liquid form of koji. So it has like really awesome umami, but obviously without having like blended and things like that. I put it in everything.
Is it an oil or is it?
It's
like
no, it's like, just like it's like a pure liquid.
Okay.
You can smell it. It's kind of, it turns really dark over time. Okay, so I'm gonna put some. Instead of cayenne, we'll just use some chili flakes. This is basically the base for the hummus.
Okay.
And however spicy we want it, flavor that. Yeah. And then we need tahini. We need, what does that say? 45 grams of tahini.
Yep.
So I hope we have enough here. Let's see. Okay. So I'm glad I brought this meez scale with us. I think we should have just enough here.
And so we started with,
so
you can change like how much by quantity, right?
Yeah, so basically.
How do you know which batch size we're doing?
Well, I did this for 1 can of white beans.
Got it.
We're gonna make a white bean tuna, like spuma as well, like a little whipped tuna.
Okay.
And that one, we had not enough tuna, so we had to kind of change it a bit. Basically, we use this whole thing of tahini. So while I'm doing this, you want to split open that lemon, and then we're gonna need, it looks like we need 35 grams of lemon juice.
And is that going straight into the same bowl?
Into here, yeah.
Okay.
Basically, you want to kind of soak the garlic for like 5 minutes before you there you go.
Just take some of the bitterness out of it?
Yeah, it just kind of like softens the garlic before you whip it up with everything. All right, I'm gonna rinse this off. It should be good.
Wait, what did you say for juice?
You can see on the recipe, I think it says 35 grams.
35, okay. So 45 plus 35 is 80, right? Yeah.
That's right, or you can tear.
Meez also helps with math. It's just good. I like that.
Good, yep. So we're gonna use some water too, but I'll add that right to the blender. And we got white beans here. We have, actually we got some feta already here. My son won't eat this feta, so we're gonna use it today. All right, so you wanna grab the blender over there?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll throw this back there.
Yeah.
Just the blender bottom. And so here, we're just gonna let this sit, and while this is sitting, and we'll mix it up, we'll put the other stuff in.
Okay.
So this is like the umami bomb here. The shiokoji, the nutritional yeast. Well, those are the only things that are umami, but cool. So you can dump that guy into there.
And we've washed these, drained them already.
Yeah, so these are just
Do you have to wash them out of the can? I mean, I always do, just because it's kind of funky looking. But
yeah. Sometimes if it's like a really good bean, I don't rinse it because the liquid's kind of nice. But
okay,
you know, okay. So we need the equivalent of 2 tablespoons of this. So you can just grab like, I don't know, like 2 tablespoons worth. Just dump it in there. That's good.
So that's enough?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
And we're gonna crumble some more on top of that. All right. So now we need some water. And so water is kind of like for this hummus is sort of, it depends on the bean. So we'll start with like a little bit.
Moving?
Yeah, it just kind of helps it get moving. And then we might need to add more, we'll see. Obviously it makes it like less flavorful the more you do that. All right, so now salt. You got salt?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. So we'll start with this. The shio actually has some salt in it too.
Right.
And obviously the feta, but you know, you want a bunch of salt there. Okay. Let's just keep this here. And then I usually blend it and then add some olive oil after because sometimes if you blend the olive oil too long, it can get a little bit bitter. So I'm gonna let this garlic sit for another minute or so.
The olive oil itself gets bitter or makes the other things bitter?
Yeah, if you like whip it too long, it kind of heats a bunch and then it can get a little bit bitter.
Makes sense.
This is gonna be a topping we have here. So this is like some garlic that I just sort of lightly confit with an olive oil to get it kind of, actually a little bit more than golden brown. You want it to be like kind of dark. So it's like a really nice strong flavor. And then you can just season those peppers with a little salt. And then do you have sugar?
Yeah.
Sugar or honey or agave, really any kind of sweetener. That's perfect, yeah.
There's a little spoon in there.
Yeah, just oh, that's perfect, yeah. I always, with peppers, I always add like a little bit of sugar because it takes some of the bitterness away. Good. Yeah, and then we're gonna add some dill into this as well.
Okay.
So I have some fresh dill here. Yeah, we're gonna actually add it on top.
Pull it. Okay.
So you can,
so we'll do that after.
Can just, yeah, you can just leave it there. I'm just gonna taste this, make sure it's good. Nice. Yeah. You could use like a tiny bit of like vinegar.
Yeah,
like cherry or red wine, or not. We'll use
aged pumpkin vinegar, rice vinegar.
Let's use
champagne vinegar.
Let's use champagne vinegar.
Keep it light.
Tiny, tiny bit. That's probably plenty. Good. Right. Tiny bit more salt. That's good. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of that chili flake in here too. Good. Do a little bit of heat. And Bob's your uncle. Cool. So now, this will be for the top of the hummus.
Okay.
A little garnish. And we also, I forgot to tell you, I toasted some of these pine nuts.
Okay.
And olive oil.
Those are going on top, or?
And they're gonna go on top too. Yeah, so we'll like top it with the pine nuts and the pepper confit and some chopped dill. I brought some dill from my garden. So this, you can just throw right into here now.
We're gonna add it in before we blend it.
Yeah, yep. Good. And then we're gonna blend that up. Put this stuff aside. And you want that to get like real smooth.
Left the Vitamix at home, so we're stuck with the quick buy down the street.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah. Even in the no name brand blender.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have honey?
I don't know. I don't think so.
That's okay. You know what? The peppers are sweet enough. All right. So here's what we do here.
That's tasty.
We're gonna put this into a nice serving tray. I like to do like a wide one.
Okay.
Like
flat or bowl?
Flat.
You got it? Yep, that's nice.
Let's do this one. Spatula. I think you had a spatula. Yeah, cool. And then we're just gonna like garnish this thing. Yeah, see, it's nice. It's like not too thick.
Right.
It like sets too, like as it sits.
Would you could make this head, put it in the fridge?
Yeah, exactly. You could. I mean, it's best to eat like right away.
Right.
But
it might might make it firm up a little bit too, or no?
Yeah, it'll firm for the fridge, and also like you don't, like just like any hummus, you kind of don't want it to get too set in the fridge.
Right.
But that should be pretty good. Let's see. And then it's still like the texture is still like soft enough where you can kind of like roll it around on the plate like this. Yes, just like this. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so then what we'll do is a little bit of this stuff here. This is like awesome with like pita bread.
Right.
like toasted pita bread or like baguettes, or even just like, honestly, really good potato chips. And you can kind of use any herbs. Sometimes I put za'atar on this. If I can find a good one, that's a little harder.
Right.
But
we might have a za'atar here. We do.
Burlap
and barrel, it's a good one too.
Oh yeah, burlap is an awesome one. So that.
Would you mix that with all the with the stuff you already have, or like just by itself?
I would just kind of sprinkle it on top.
A different thing.
So like now a little bit of this guy here. Okay.
A little extra Maldon.
Yep. And then some of these nice toasted pine nuts. Oh yeah.
Love it. That's
A
great.
little bit of sesame in the pine nut too.
Pretty easy too.
Yeah, it's easy, right?
And it makes it easier. We've got the like
if you have
recipe there, easy to go.
That does make it easier. Thanks for plugging that too. Appreciate that.
Cool. That's why I'm here, right? That's why you're here.
Yep. And what's great, what I love about these is like, it's fast. And if you have, like, I would just buy this shiokoji from, and actually shout out to Japanese Pantry. These are the guys that carry it. They're based out of San Francisco.
Yeah.
And that's the only place I think you can get that shiokoji in the country. But you can find on Amazon through them. But it just like anything that you make with it just like gives it that extra little like umami. And then that plus nutritional yeast is like, you know, much cooler.
Did we put the yeast in here? We did put it in.
Yeah, we did. Yep. Yep, we did like a teaspoon of that. That's it. And we sprinkle this on. That's it.
Great.
Yeah. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. A little more of this stuff on there. And we'll make the tuna. And we'll have some snacks.
I love it.
I wish I had
Now, do we need bread, or could we just grab a spoon and go?
I mean, you could do both, you know. All right, let's make the, we'll let that sit for a minute and we'll make the tuna.
Cool. All right, ready for tuna? You want to bring the stuff out?
Yes, yeah. So this one, I haven't made this in a very long time, but I love this thing. It's basically tuna butter. So it's like tuna, but you have to get a really good quality, like Ventresco tuna belly. Okay. I use, what did I get? The Tonino. Tonino stuff is really dope. Okay. This stuff's really awesome. And basically, it's just like lemon zest. Here, we can put it right there. You can get the bowl of the KitchenAid. Just throw this right in. I might use a little extra butter. Okay, we'll see here. And
more butter.
Well, maybe. We'll see.
You're veering from the recipe.
Yeah, possibly.
That seems
because this
off-brand.
No, recipes are a good base. You gotta have a good base, then you can kind of go off of after that.
All right.
All right. So Ventresco goes in, tuna belly, and then capers actually we need to chop up. You want to chop those? Oh, you know what? Else I think we can do with this spread here.
That's nice. Yeah.
Hummus is a little bit of feta. Why not? That'll be dope. A little extra saltiness. My son loves feta, but he's like a feta police officer.
Oh yeah.
I think I was telling you this. Like he'll only eat the feta that's in blocks with brine, and then he's also very particular about the brand. And so this is a.
Does he have a brand? Do we want to give
yeah, he's got a couple
shout out
brands.
from the kids?
He's got a couple brands. He actually really liked the Whole Foods one. He does not like the Trader Joe's one.
Okay.
I think this is actually the Trader Joe's one, which I think is delicious.
Well,
but
he's not here, so we don't have to worry.
Yeah, he'll find out.
That's good?
That's great. A little bit
more.
Wash my hands real quick. Okay. Yeah, that's great. You can throw that right into here. And then we're gonna get that zester again. I got it right here. Okay. And do the dirty one more time.
Another full lemon?
Yeah, you can do both. Pretty much for me. And then I'm gonna do, actually we'll do this. About 7 grams of this, but we might just want to. Good, so this gives it a nice little saltiness as well. That's great. Okay. Boom. Oh, wow. That's awesome.
These are my kind of flavors here with tuna and capers.
Oh,
lemon.
yeah. Lemon, caper. Okay, that's probably good. We'll taste it and we can adjust if we need. All right, all this butter goes in, and then
what do we got, like a pound of?
it's like it's like 150 grams of butter.
Okay.
But I am gonna put, I think because this tuna just looked a little bit like less fatty than other ones.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put a little bit of extra butter in there.
Can't have too much butter.
Yeah. And then we're gonna use some olive oil as well. And some chili flakes. Oh yeah, here, just so you have the rest. I'll send these recipes to you too.
Please.
But you know, lemon, it's really simple. Lemon.
So you can
basil.
share recipes with people on the app? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
direct message style?
Oh yeah, yeah. You can just like send. You can make it public and then send a link. So by default, every recipe in Meez that you make is private, but then you can make it public and then share it with anybody you want.
Cool.
All right. So this here.
We're gonna blend?
Yep. Let's start whipping it out, and then we'll see how the texture is as we go. And I'm gonna throw this bread in the oven while we're doing that. All right, let's serve it up. I think this will work well for that.
See that on camera?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then sometimes I put like chopped capers on top.
Put what on? I'm sorry?
Sometimes I'll put like chopped capers on top of this.
Yep.
How's that
like
bread in there, by the way?
Fried capers or something too?
Oh,
I
fried
think would be
capers.
good in there.
Open this.
A little crispy action.
Yeah.
It's warm, that's all we need, right? It's fresh?
Yeah, yeah. I'll just have you slice
Slice
that
it
up, and then we'll have a snack. Chili flakes, capers, and we're good to go. It was fun cooking with you, man.
Yeah, I like it. It's easy.
Yeah.
I'm usually doing all the cooking myself, so it's
I
nice to
know.
have somebody else.
I know.
I don't mind being guided, directed. It's nice to play sous chef once in a while.
All right, and actually, I'm gonna do a little bit more zest on top of there. All right,
Looks fantastic.
sweet.
Couple of spoons.
Yes.
Sharing.
Nice little lunch we got here. Thanks, brother.
Thanks for cooking.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
All right, let's do it.
Come back anytime. Can we
See some
taste?
food. Yeah, please. Ursula, are you hungry?
Jen, you want a
Anybody
snack?
hungry?